In the beginning of the film, we see the car with 5 friends who are going to wake up there in the car itself. It was being told that snowfalls were wearing a virus there for reading ice, which is growing very fast. So no one goes to Snowfall and keeps his own curios. These 5 friends were 3 girls and 2 girls who are all friends. They were living here in a cabin, who had their friend when these people reached there. When these people reached there, they remained quite dear to see the cabin because it is very spectacular. It was where it was going to do a lot of inconvenience. It again goes inside and selects a room where she's sleeping. River tells everyone that this is the biggest room. There will be my dear friend Iden, so that we can understand that Iden he likes that she goes to her room on her room. Then she sees that her room is big as well as quite good. Kirky called Carr, who sees outside. He sees barfy snow everywhere. Now then it would come to his friend near Iden. It is that come quickly to the kitchen because everyone else has called you there. Then the video call his date comes near the river, which says that you calling you one thing. I hope you have reached Karia, and yes to your friends. It is said that do not spoil my fertilizer at all, and no one is putting hands on the utensils of your mom because both these things are very expensive. In this river says that you do not exactly. I will be the same accumulation, and then the signals are fed due to being weak. They come here and do a lot of things like drinking alcohol in the kitchen. There are snowman, and the man of snow makes a man of hot water, and we have to take care of Edon most, because ish to do from our friend that he is very sad due to the time. When people could call from a friend who could not come with him, he asks them that all of you are enjoying there, on which all those people come in front, and say that yes, it is very fun here that people eat and eat food at night. They were waiting for the night, because at that time the new year was going to be done at. That time they eat food and eat. Was doing because at that time the new year was going to happen at that time. As soon as the new year starts, they come, and after some time the river comes to the river and asks you that your idol is fine. You're not the same, yes. The one who left me and I did not know his love, because when my mother was ill, she did not support me, but left, which the sunken river is happy, because when I was ill, she did not support me, but left and left went. Whichever becomes happy to hear this, because now he liked Eden. Now Tabby comes near them and says that hurry, come out and see how beautiful the view is. Many are teaching 30 ice, which looks very beautiful. Hearing this, all those people come near the window and see the snow out. The snow was so 30 that he felt very good. Then a friend of his brings the snow in a burn and tells everyone that it will be very good to eat the snow in your own head. Now they will be strange to hear this. It seems, but if she eats this by doing this, then she really enjoys talking among themselves that we had never thought about this fun dish before today. After that, everyone falls asleep after this. Everyone falls asleep. Cleaning, it seems, because his dad told Sakti that there is no dirt there. Eden is crying his Kamari because he was not able to come out yet. Where the light suddenly goes away. Then she was not able to come out yet. River comes down here, tells him that I went out to char the gas is over. So the light is gone. His second friend was that I am getting very cold. Then we are getting cold winds inside the house. So we had to stop the cold to avoid the cold. We must have asked heat on which the river says that to avoid the cold, we all windows do the doors, so that the cold winds will not come in. After which those people have closed all the windows and closed all the windows. And this night also goes like this when the next Suba goes. Then the same winter looked even more. So they decide that we will leave from here and go on the road. And if the road is cleaned, we will leave from here when their friends do not go to road checker. Then it is known that the entire road is jammed due to snow. So unknown vehicle cannot leave from here. And so Tabi River is also a tension thing here that a lot of water is going to be over, due to which we will not be able to get fire. She will not get the whole day and give such a wake by ingesting the sheet. When the secret is, then it is worried about the light. Now it seems that those people start looking for mom lights like something like light here, and when they meet, they burn them so that they can get some lights here. She was feeling very much. So she asks the river when the light will come. Suru says, I have no idea when she will come. A friend of hers says that why we do not take out the petrol in the car and put in the generator. The light comes from doing so. Justin for in Rever says no, it is not a good idea because when the verf is clear, we can leave from here. But if there is no petrol in the car, then we will not be able to get out of here. Now we see the item that everyone is drinking ahead due to the tendon of tend. So she tells him that you should not drink the head right now, because if you are thinking that you will get heat by drinking the head, then it is the strength of me. If I have studied medical, then I know that such things do not harm. Now his friend is not one as he listens and keeps on drinking, after which those people sleep here. I was coming at night. So she remembers something. He hear the sound of her crying, which she cries. The river also wakes up and asks her why you're crying, what you were thinking, but Ebbs tells me how much I loved my mom when I was younger. I was thinking about my mom. But now, because she is not in this world, I am missing them very much. The next morning, two friends go again. He comes back to check the road and tells the Pleat friends that the road has not been cleaned yet, and there is no one who can help us. Now at night, they start thinking about what to do because the house should be done so much, because the house is so cold and not getting the district. The Tandy movement is coming in. The wood is also over. Tabby Iden also tells that one more ration is going to end now the casualties, which are going to be lacking very soon. That if we don't have wood. So why do we burn furniture? River says that no furniture we cannot burn because this is my date's much manga furniture. And if we burn this, then they will be very bad with me now, even after sleeping this night. They give such a chance when it happens in the morning. Iden comes near Kirky and sees that the sunlight is removed, but there was no benefit of this incense because there was a lot of snow there, which could not do anything incense, and the winter was being engaged. Now the ration was over, due to which there was nothing to eat. Till now, he still had nothing to eat. People were not able to decide that we should last what we should now remember, that a friend of them has brought a hungry bullet with them. Then those people eat her with a bullet, so that they do not get the same box and do not need to eat. If those people tonight run a little gas, then the same hands start to cook, which gives a little heat and comfort. Then there's a thought in his friend's mind that why should I burn myself, which will cause heat and heat. And as soon as he thought that she puts her hand on gas, seeing this, Iden was very nervous. She burns a foreign gas. She does her hand strip and asks, "Hey, what is it? What have you done? Tell me what you are right." It says yes. Yes, I am absolutely fine. Now it is not known through radio that snow is getting so much that all the flights have been stopped. People do not want to travel because the heart is not doing their heart. And listening to this come out, Iden tells everyone that here all of us are also getting very strange mercies, due to which we will soon become a victim of a disease in which the temperature of which is reduced. And we will locate that we will mean that everything that will be seen will not be done in reality. And strange things will start running in our mind too. Because often it happens in such a hannet. Then we all have to be quite mosquitoesome inside. Then the river says that I think all this is happening with us with the ice which we had consumed with alcohol. Because in the radio too, there was not a virus in that snow, which all his friends grow and say that yes, it is probably right because since I have eaten that snow, I feel as if something stuck in my stomach has happened now when River goes near the window. He sees a snowy man of the same snowman who gets his first two mirrors and later came to him and scared him. He-wah. And later it states that there was nothing as you saw. You were just hallucinating. Now then his friend near Iden comes and asks whether it is true that this is happening with the vested ice. On this, she says that yes can happen. Because these ice are very dangerous a virus, we have taken all the people who have taken a disease with less temperature. And so we are saying halocate. And this thing is very dangerous. The next Suba then comes near a friend and tells everyone why we all tell each other about our desires, wishes. Because by doing this, we will get rid of things, and strange thinking will make our mind bare, and then we will also be saved from being halliate. Everyone likes his idea very much. So one starts telling about their own chains. After some arrows, they see that they have a dosuke, and when they look out the window, they are stunned. Because his friends had gone out of the house in snow, he also took off his jacket. The one who sees her friend takes inside the house. She was unable to speak anything due to the cold. So she wrapped in a sheet and here on Sufi by giving her such a gift. River says that it is true, all this is true, some barfy is getting some barfy. So we all are being soaked so much. After some time his friend tells her that I asked her why you went out, which she responded, because I felt the heat outside. So I went away, Gaia Jisana Donnet says. Oh my God means that our brain needs a lot of hot heat, because we are fed up by Curtin the urgent thund. Even he went out, hearing that he was very dead. It was a matter of mind that there is heat outside, and went there, which had snow outside. Everyone is very scared to hear this, because if not today, tomorrow is going to happen to them. Now, Kedden also asks him if you know the experiment in Rishya. The experiment to Jarbo was such that Nine's imposition was to detect .5 prisoners were locked in a room and did not even let them sleep. Due to non-fulfillment in age, they became so bad that they started feeling as if they were speaking lightly in their ears. In those Hallis, she too started enhancing due to some disease, whose talk made him as aloud. He blows that he hugged his throat, and not just this, but after that he even cut his fingers, due to which their bones started to be ignored by which his friends are called. But why are you telling this story here, she says, because this has happened to all of us too. Due to lack of sleep, we also became a victim of that disease. It is, and such vomiting ultras make it, because no one can gather how important it is for the Nebban human being. It is that I am going to the car and bringing out petrol so that the generator can be run through it, which the river would be called. Are I also with you? Let's go together. But when both of them go out, the river is very strange there he acts. He takes out all the petrol from the car and drops it on the snow. Because he had gone all petrol, when he kills him inside, River apologizes, says there is no mistaking me because I do not even know why I did this. His friend starts having a strange miracle in his stomach. So she goes to the wash towel and brings out her wish there, and then cuts her box from it. She removes the ice inside the stomach, which she had eaten, which she was pleasing to her. Her friend who comes there then gives her Katava's stomach. There was a lot of hair in. He gets hurriedly. He takes him down to everyone, where everyone gets stitching on his stomach. Then a friend of his sees that the river is crazy. Ghani is accumulating blood lying on the ground. His friends ask, what are you doing and why the river on it? It is said that I do not know myself, do not know why I am doing this. Now the girl who cut her stomach giving her condition. She was quite gross. So she asked Idan whether it would be able to recover or not. But it can be cured. But for this we have to take it to hospital for this. It can be cured by going there if it is lying in this condition. Then it will be disturbed and Saito will be disturbed and then asks him what is the condition of River. That River wants that he wants to sacrifice something, meaning he wants me to do so much sack it is an Eno thing that he does not know what he is doing. Now the friend of that injured girl starts to bear the furniture. He will get a fire of fire and take his life's life. River try mover does it, but he does not move. The way the river is a smoke and his head goes to a big lagdy. He gets such a deep injury that he dies there seeing this. The river was very nervous and starts thinking, and would I have killed my own friend? It is also a victim of the snow, W.D. Waris. Now when his friend was a son, then the Darna comes from the cupboard and takes his incision and tries to intimidate him and was nervous. But when this cupboard comes to the Iden, there is nothing. Now he tells the Iden to ask for help so that someone can help us and save us. After that he goes away. After that the girl whose friend died at night. She starts picking up the whip and moving toward the car. Sitting in the car, she drives the eater, which gives her a lot of comfort in the car. Valley also sees her dead friend on the seat, who says that it is really very comfortable here when she sees her friend. She also dies. Now then we can know that because there was no petrol in the car, so she could not run the car. She was just saying that the heater of the car was running. It is looking for him. Idan and River come out. Then they are seen in the car. The body of this friend is seen so that she went to the next Suba. She starts to offer her friend, who starts to offer a friend who has to take help from taxes to take help when out. But even when it has not come up, these people go out to carry it on themselves. When they grow a little further, they find the body of that friend there too. But he had taken his shirt with her shirt with which he died seeing this. River remains quite a lot. He asks Aiden why she did all this. Then she tells her because she also tells her because she too he became a victim of elementation, due to which he considered his shirt in the house. So he also died now both were left alone in the house, where only then the river has the help of someone in the house. There was an allocation, that he was unknown to whom I see, that Idan is going to take a bath in the washroom. Then he does this. He goes to the washroom and starts taking a bath in the washroom. The sound of the voice of the one who goes to the washroom. Then it is very good that in such a tand, the water with water is a river with a bath with water the condition has deteriorated. She handles her from the district where the light also comes in such a time. She is saying to Pier River that I am calling the police so that they can come here for help. She goes out and goes to bed so that the police come and help them. The police comes there and the officer asks him, who is here with you who is alive? The Sanger, who is happy, says that I and this friend of mine is alive. And when she looks at the sight, it is quite stunned that the river is not with her, because she was just hallucinate, when did River be back? And even the bigger thing is that no police had come there. Otto was not just stutter about the police, due to which this business will also be lost. Then the story was Snowfall, in which 5 friends left the life of their beautiful Kushi and came to such a wake. He claimed his death, that is, because the snow was dangerous for them. They were told that everyone should stay in their homes. There's a virus in it. But they have seen this, Inda's, which he had to lose his life. So we need to always desist from that work due to which we are forbidden, because it may be our benefit in which we are due to the Jahari investment you are not seeing. So leave your insurance and give it to the thing that is better for you, and this is